Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ninda MM, and this is my friends Viona Sefiananda, Farahdihba Cantika Nabila Putri, and Ilham Fabian Adani. So today we are gonna talking about public transportation. I think all of you guys been known about public transportation, right?
Yes, I am. I have been tried a public transportation service such as Gojek and Grab. I'd like to say that both of them brings lots of efficiency for us, the consumer who want to go somewhere but they don't have any vehicle.
Couldn't agree more. Besides that, either Gojek or Grab also has provides more service such as delivering food or pick or send parcel, and I think both of them make mobilization getting easier and its costs are more affordable.
I agree with all of those opinions, but do you guys ever think that Gojek and Grab could make immobilized locals objects which has no connection with company?
I have ever thought about that. Yes, Gojek and Grab's reasons might immobilize local objects, but I believe that local object still has their own consumer, right?
In my opinion, Gojek and Grab will provide such as mobile application that can be accessed every time and everywhere. So I think one was Ilham said is true. Gojek and Grab called immobilis locals object.
Do you guys think that public transportation such as Gojek and Grab could make mobilization getting easier? Since I also go somewhere with my own self and I never use public transportation service.
For me, yes, it's make everything easier since I'm always getting lazy all day. So public transportation make me easier to do anything.
Of course, yes. Besides their service, which was pick and take us to somewhere, they also provide us a food delivery service. It pleased me with their service.
Then I think I have different opinions on this. For service, we need to have balance, which if it's calculated, there will be a lot that needs to be used.
In my point of view, since the technology era been began a few years ago, especially in today's era, people been have their own phone or gadget, right? So I think it is easy to install Gojek and Grab application, and there is lots of public area which has internet connection, right?
Right. I have the same opinions as Farah.
Do you guys also have any idea about public transportation?
I do. I have some questions that could being discussed. As what we have talked before, do you guys agree that local bus, pedicab, and even Bajaj will be unrivaled if there are many people use Gojek and Grab service?
Yes, as what we have discussed before, since both of them has convenient service that can be accessed every time and everywhere, I believe and I strongly believe that people will more choose an online public transportation rather than local transportation, such as what you have said before, bus and cab.
I agree, but sadly, Gojek and Grab are only used for near range only, and it costs, I think, expensive enough rather than public transportation like bus.
How much is cost?
Last time I checked, I was start from 7,000 rupiah per 1 kilometer.
It's not affordable now for public transportation.
No, it is quite expensive since when I used to go somewhere which has same distance, but as cheaper cost than Gojek and Grab.
Yes, that was I mean.
You guys should compare this thing like that.
Why we can?
Cause both of them serve different service.
What do you mean?
Gojek and Grab serve a private transportation service, which only delivers and picks up one passenger, right? It is different from buses or public transportation which carry many passengers and their destination is not only one like Gojek and Grab.
Ah, I see.
Then, moving on from the first topic, the second topic still have some relation with the first topic. Anyway, I bet all of you ever, even if it's only once, deliver a food, right? And then what do you think about that? Did ordered food in online platform help you save money?
Of course it did. Online application like Gojek and Drive. And yes, it helped me a lot since I have abundance of activity and things schedule that make me have no time to cook any food.
Couldn't agree more about that. I even do that. I even do that, even if only once. But truly, it helped me a lot on that moment when I didn't know what should I eat.
Yes, it was really efficient. Science times and our effort were worked optimally.
Do you guys know the bad impact of ordering food through online application?
For me, it makes you having a bad habit when we addicted to ordering food through online application.
What kind of bad habit?
Wasting your money. Besides that, I think the effect is not being able to control spending, and it will lead to a lot of expense and also compulsive behavior.
I'd like to say that even though we spend a lot of money in a month to buy food online, our time and energy are not worth and our work will be maximized.
If I were spending, and of course, our time can be used to work well.
Is there any impact on life?
It's very true that our lives seem to depend on the online food we order, and it costs quite a bit of money.
Yes, it will cost dependence, and we have to manage the expenses.
Yes, indeed, we must use manage our money proper, properly and professionally.
I'd like to say that ordering online food is okay as long as we can manage and spending and ordering food online under certain conditions and don't let us become consumptive.
Yes, I agree. We should control it ourselves so that we doesn't have a bad habit like consumptive.
Do you guys know about another the impact of online shopping to our lifestyle?
I think it will lead us to hedonic behavior because we waste our money on something that is not necessary.
In addition to the convenience provided by online shopping, cause we can buy things quickly and precisely through cell phones, but if we can't control ourselves, we may become greedy to buy all the things that exist because of the environment that requires to use some okay sorry requires us to have everything.
For my opinion, I strongly agree with Ilham's opinion that hedonic and consumptive behavior can the habit of doing excessive online shopping and our inability to control our desire to buy things that do not need to be bought.
So, the other conclusion that we can conclude from this discussion is through Gojek and Grab bring the users, the passengers and customer lots of benefits. there are also some weaknesses that can be found on the application. Yes, Gojek and Grab can make everything getting easier because all of the service that they have provides. We can access it every time and everywhere as long as we have the smartphone. But the cost that made pricey rather than local public transportation is being the weakness of this thing. Also, but of Gojek and Grab or another online public transportation can also immobilize local public transportation such as bus and bajaj or even angkutan umum. And between online public transportation and local public transportation, there were different costs, which was local public transportation is cheaper and affordable than online public transportation. And then, for the second topic, we can conclude that we must control ourselves by reducing using online shopping application and lead to consumptive behavior that makes us always buy things that are not needed. In needed, the presence of online shops and online fast food service makes it very easy for us. But in order to in order not to become a bad lifestyle habit, we must control ourselves not to buy things that we don't need. Thank you very much. That's all our discussion today. Last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.